to Angelic Essentials. I am Tracy, and I wanted to talk to you today about some of my favorite essential oils for winter. We're right in the heart of flu and cold season, and I am starting to feel like I might myself be catching a cold, so it's a good time to talk to you about how I go about preventing that or avoiding it when I feel it coming on. I like to start out with my favorite essential oils that I make a blend out of in one of the veggie gel caps. Some of these oils are hot oils, so you need to be careful when working with them. You have your cinnamon bark oil. You have your Thieves blend oil from Young Living Essential Oils. All of these are Young Living essential oils. I do use Young Living. And we have your thyme oil. I'm going to cheat a little bit and kind of read from this book because they have so many amazing properties to them, and I just kind of want to give you a rough background on each oil. And I'm going to start with the thyme oil. Thyme oil has some amazing benefits of it. It increases your circulation, boosts your immune system. It can help vanish scars and unsightly marks and different color deformations on your skin. It's great for skin care. It's anti-spasmodic. It's anti-rheumatic. It kills bacteria. It protects your heart health because it increases your circulation. It is an expectorant for coughing. It's a good stimulant, boosts your energy. It can relieve anxiety. And it is an insecticide. So if you get some pesky people that get intestinal worms and things like that, thyme oil is a great oil to use for that. And one of the benefits that I've found is it does really help a lot when you are getting cold and flu. Another one that I would like to discuss with you is cinnamon bark. Cinnamon bark, I actually like to use it to put a little bit on my toothbrush to brush my teeth with. I have had great results at the dentist when it comes time for my cleanings. They say my teeth are real easy to clean, and I credit cinnamon bark with that. Cinnamon bark, its traditional uses go back 2,000 years, and it works great for circulation, infections, coughs, exhaustion, respiratory infections, digestion, rheumatism, and warts. So it also fights viral infections and diseases, and as we all know, that common cold is viral, and so we a lot of times just have to suffer through it. I have found that this helps tremendously. And then thirdly, Thieves. Thieves is actually a combination oil, and it was used, the combination was derived back during the bubonic plague when there was a group of grave robbers, a group of robbers that would go around and rob the bodies of those who had died from the plague, and they did not get the plague because they used a combination of oils that kept the plague away from them, at bay. It contains clove oil, lemon oil. It does contain cinnamon bark, so if you don't have cinnamon bark, just add a little extra drop of Thieves to your mix. The eucalyptus, rosemary. Now, I do want to give you a disclaimer here. Young Living does not necessarily promote internal use of these oils. They do have a table that indicates whether they are safe for ingestion, but it is not common practice for them to promote the internal use. So use at your discretion. If you are not comfortable taking them internally, then feel free to take the same blend that I'm about to introduce to you and just rub it on the bottom of your feet. Both feet. I like to take the veggie caps and mix 3 drops of thyme oil, because thyme oil is a very, very, very potent oil. You do want to be careful with it. I don't really use it internally outside of fighting colds and flus because it is a very potent oil and you want to be careful with it. It's also a hot oil. And so you want to be careful applying it to your skin. If you're going to apply it to your skin, use a carrier oil. I use coconut oil. So I'm going to start with Thieves. I use 4 drops of Thieves in my vegetable cap. Now, you can use a glass dropper. I should. I don't. And then 4 drops of the cinnamon oil. And then only 3 drops of the thyme oil. And you've got your capsule. In just 1 capsule 3 times a day. As soon as you start feeling that a cold or anything is coming on, go ahead and start taking these, and you might be quite surprised to find that you don't actually get the full on cold. If you have already started, if you're already in the middle of a full cold or flu, take these 3 times a day, and it will greatly decrease the duration that you suffer symptoms from the cold. I have found this, I just discovered this a couple of years ago. It took me a long time to discover the combination that works best for me when it comes to colds and flus, and now I do this constantly throughout the winter months if I feel anything coming on, and so far this year I have been fortunate enough not to get sick. Another thing I'd like to introduce to you, which is not a Young Living product, but I do include in part of my regimen, is structured silver. You can find this online, or you can find it through a naturopath if you have one. And you would take a tablespoon of 2 teaspoons, so not quite a tablespoon, of structured silver when you feel the onset of something coming on. And again, do that a couple of times a day. And I think that you will find you have a much healthier winter. Thank you for watching, and we hope you'll come back and see more of our videos.